So, why do I work on my own car? It's a pretty simple question that I frequently get asked by others, but never really ask myself. At face value, I work on my truck for the basic fact that it saves me a lot of money. Labor is the largest expense that's forked over when you take your vehicle into a shop for repairs, especially for the simple maintenance items like fluids, filters, the stuff that runs soccer moms hundreds if not thousands. However, the cost-effective nature of diving into the world of automotive maintenance did not seem to satisfy my curious question of why do I work on my own car? Then it got me thinking, what does life feel like when I don't work on my truck? There was a 6-month stretch in my recent life where I overinvested myself into a sales job.
Hey, what's up, Dad?
I was pretty damn successful at what I did, but in committing to this endeavor, I let the essence that makes me truly, undeniably me slip through the cracks. I had a week worth of maintenance and parts scheduled for my truck, a full front end rebuild from my CV axles to my tie rods, ball joints, out to my brake pads, calipers, wheel bearing, rebuilt hub, and all sorts of various other items that needed to be addressed. However, life came around and I started my job before I could get to business. I found out pretty quickly that I was much better at sales than I or anybody around me ever expected. I abruptly began making the most money that I had ever seen enter my bank account at the time. And it started to satisfy me. And it's that satisfaction, as fulfilling as it felt in the moment, that leached a parasite into my self-identity and started atrophying the wealth of my soul. The camera that never left my hand sat dusty in the corner of my room. The guitar that I once loved more than life itself lay untuned in its case. And Barrington, my gorgeous, hard body and prized possession, sits cold inside of a shop in Rathdrum, being taken care of by another man. Who was I anymore? How did it come to this? It was then that it hit me. The $4,000 repair bill really stung. But it wasn't the open wound that I was searching for. It was my voluntary forfeit of freedom that cut me so deep. This truck is a library, a campus of knowledge, lessons, and new experiences. This truck and that little DS80 Suzuki pit bike that I rebuilt back in California, by themselves have taken my automotive and mechanical understanding and advanced it tenfold. Repairs that I would have never dreamed of doing myself, I now have under my belt. The patience that I'm still cultivating would never be where it's at today without the broken bolts and problem solving that they forced upon me. And the confidence I now have in myself to make the impossible a reality is something that I would never sacrifice. The beauty of turning a wrench is that it's a full body experience. The world that once filled me with doubt melts away. The responsibilities filling me with perpetual stress disappear. And the voices telling me I'm not good enough are now silenced by Chris Fix. Cars embody freedom in more ways than just travel. And sometimes the extent of that freedom can easiest be found in the garage, driveway, or street side of your own home. So now, every time I feel lost, confused, or uncertain, I remind myself that it's possible to find true north in the question, why do I work on my car?
It fucking starts!